Hey friends, how we all doing? I hope everyone is doing good. It's still a little on the warm side here in Michigan. I thought it was going to get cooler, so I put on a flannel. It's not getting cooler. It's supposed to, but it's not. Okay. I was going to make a video about chains and bars and how to determine your bar size and different chains. I'll probably do that in another video because I'm still trying to wrap my head around of what I want to do with my 141, my Mac. Also, with the upcoming saws that I'm going to get this week. Excuse me. So I'm still trying to process all that in my head, what I want to do with each saw, and go about that. Also, my other saw that I just picked up the other night, my other Poland 20-inch bar on that. Still trying to process that, so I won't get into that right now. I did get another package in today, one I've been waiting for a very long time. It consists of my parts for my Husky. Now, I love my Macs. Obviously, I've been getting a lot of those lately, so I like my Macs. That, and I've been coming up with really good deals on these auctions, these local auctions around here that they're never around in my area, which is kind of odd that they're all of a sudden they're showing up. Because there's not a whole lot around here that does that deals with the arborist side or logging. There used to be like one, a little south of us, one a little north of us, just little ones. So these saws are starting to pop up here and there in these old auctions. So, a little odd, but hey, I take it. Like these ones I'm getting here pretty soon. Sometime this week, probably. What's today? Tuesday. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday, I will pick them up. But anyway, I did get another package in today. For my Husky. That I smashed. With a big log. Oops. It happens. Happens to the best of us, I know. So I did get the parts. Here's the top cover that I smashed up. Looks pretty rough. I still got some wood jammed up in there, but yeah, it's it went all religious on me. It's very holy. Very. But I did get the new one. Got a new cover. Now these parts I ordered through one of my commercial accounts online for these I had to wait so long for because they came from the manufacturer. So I got the new one. Big difference, right? Yeah, that one is just holy. So got a new cover, which is good because now I can start throwing stuff away. I don't throw anything away until after the saw is built, just in case. You never know. So I did end up, I got a new air filter housing and the carb seal, adapter seal. Because I ripped that. I smashed some pieces on the air filter assembly. Let's see here. That one I'll wait. I got the carb adapter. That one was all smashed up a little bit. I got some new assembly seal bearings. Some new bearings for the crankshaft. Just in case. I probably could get away with the old ones that since it's a brand new saw, it was only 2 weeks old when I smashed it, so I could probably get away with that without replacing the seals, or the bearings that are the seals are into the bearings. So I probably could have got away with it, but better safe than sorry, right? And some gaskets, of course. And the most important part, the reason why I tore all this down, was, whoopsies, dropping stuff there, the new cylinder. Now, I can only get the cylinder in a kit. Why it's black is beyond me, so I'm hoping it's the same as the old one. And this is why I keep the old stuff as well until it's built. I could only get it in a kit, like I said. So it came with the piston. I didn't need to replace the piston. Like I said, it's only 2 weeks. It was only 2 weeks old when I got it, when I smashed it. Feeling like a helpless little kid who can't open a box. So yeah, came with the new piston. I wasn't gonna do anything special with this. I thought I was gonna, go through it, maybe port it, open up the exhaust, but this is just my little worker saw. It's around the house. It's really not an important saw that I would take on a job. Maybe for like friends, or if somebody wants to help me out, I'll bring that and they can use that, for little stuff, right? So, yep, I wanted to do that, but regardless, I wanted to rebuild it because it's a brand new saw, and I like it. It's a small one. What is it? It's a Husqvarna 120 Mark II, brand new, just made this year. It's like I said, nothing special. But every saw for me has a purpose. It has a purpose. It does what I want it to do when I want to do that job, right? So grab the old cylinder here. Now, I didn't take it all apart yet. Just simply because, just in case, So, yeah, you can see I smashed it up pretty good. Yeah, broke all the fins. You probably could get away with running it, but I run my saws. When I run my saws, I run my saws. Okay, so they don't just sit around. So the cooling, these fins here are very important. They cool your saw. It's extremely important. So yeah, we're just gonna do some matching. Making sure they're all the same They're exactly the same, so that's good. Why it's black, I have no idea. They just something from the manufacturer, you know. So yeah, everything's good. I know it's the same bore size, and it's nice. They already cleaned up and cross cut the cylinder in there for you, which is kind of nice because usually I have to do that. I prefer to do that, but no, they didn't do it this time. So I don't know. Maybe I might get it lubed up, cleaned up, lubed up, and put the degree wheel on it and just kind of get an idea where it stands. And if I want to open up the exhaust or ports or the intake, if I do, it won't be very much. Just simply because it's a small saw. It's nothing big. It's just it has a 14-inch bar on it. So and yeah, it's not a big saw, but it does really good. I like Huskies. I like my Huskies. I kind of lean more to Huskies, although I do like my McCullochs and all that. But my Huskies are kind of my go-to thing. Poland a little bit. I do kind of favor the Polands a little bit too, but not as much as Husky and Max, obviously. So anyway, yeah, kind of. I was very excited to see this box because it's been so long since I ordered it. It's at least it's been over a month, maybe two. Yeah, just because it's such a new saw, there's some parts that my um my supplier couldn't get at the time. I had to order directly from the manufacturer, which it was okay, but I just rather it been a little quicker. But what are you gonna do, right? Because this saw has been sitting here for a while in pieces. But yeah, it's nice to get the parts. I was very excited, very excited. So I'll probably end up doing that tonight. I probably won't put it on a video just simply because I'm not very familiar with porting, so I don't want to give you the wrong or bad information. I'm still learning myself, and yeah, Husky does pretty good. I don't know if it'll be even needing very much very much porting. I know that a lot of these companies come a long ways, but yeah. Anyway, just kind of wanted to share that. Maybe I'll talk a little bit on the bars and what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Sounds like it's raining. Guess I walked out here just in time. Yeah, I still need to put together some parts on my Eager Beaver, and I still need to look into that other Poland I have. That 50 20. Yeah. But yeah, I just kind of want to sit here and chat with y'all and see what y'all think. Now, the 141, I was going to keep or put on a longer bar. I wanted to get the longest bar that I can handle. And I know with bars, you kind of go with, for a more comfortable bar, you want to go with your weight. Or not your weight, but your height. Okay, I'm about I'm 5'8". You know, I'm roughly 160 to 165. I kind of bounce back and forth a little bit. So I'm not a very tall person. And I know the longer the bar you are, the more strain it's on you too, and things start to tend to get heavy. Okay, I'm not saying you could be the strongest man in the world. It's still gonna be heavy for you if you get something that's longer for you. But talking a little bit with Ironwood, which I do appreciate, but I really do appreciate all the comments there you left. I don't know how you type all that. I can't do that. I just can't keep typing and typing. I don't know how you do it. Uh, I, I'm. I prefer, texting and stuff, um, but I can't sit there and do that and to do that whole thing. So I give you kudos to that. I don't know how you do it. Not saying it's a bad thing or anything. Um, but yeah, it's I do appreciate the comments very much, and the info. I, it's obviously you really know um, your bars and your chains and all that, and yeah, I do know my stuff, but sometimes since I don't play around with it a lot, and I never have ever since a boy. I've been on a chainsaw ever since I can remember, But um, I've really never played around with changing the bars and chain pitch per se. I never really played around with it. I have always followed my dad's footsteps in just building saws. I can build saws. I can build weed whackers, lawnmowers, motorcycles. I'm a ASE certified mechanic. Um, on your daily drivers or in your high end products. I can build from the ground up an old uh, 70 Chevelle. But uh, that's the stuff I've gotten into in the more of the mechanical sense. I guess you could say. So I never had a lot of time or experience to put into the bar lengths and all that, but I do understand it just because I've been around it. So I got the basic understanding. I would say basic understanding. That's more reasonable. I probably know a little more than I know. My mind tends to scramble a little bit when all this information and everything and thinking what I want to do with each saw. Um, that car accident just scrambled my head. uh, so if you're new to the channel, go to the About Me video. That explains me very much. I was in a bad car accident about 5 years ago, and it shattered my skull right in my eyebrow here. Okay, there is a nasty scar right here. Um, Luckily, it's kind of on the faint side, but when you really look at it, it gets kind of gnarly. And I ended up, they ended up putting my skull back together, and then I have 2 titanium plates with 8 screws in my forehead. And it's kind of weird because you know how you don't have a lot of meat there, or any meat. So it's just skin, and you can just rub your finger on there, and you can feel the plates, and it's really weird. It sucks during wintertime because the cold gets to those plates. Those plates get cold, there's a headache, and then comes on a migraine. I never had a migraine in my life until after that. I can tell when the weather's changing. You know how they say you get plates in your head and pick up radio frequencies? I don't do that, but I can pick up the weather. I know exactly what it's gonna do. Yeah, that and all my other injuries. Oh, speaking of injuries, not to add one, but uh, injuries remind me of my time of service. So, because I've been, in a pretty rough situation there. Today is the Marine Corps birthday. As most of you already know, or new subscribers don't know, I am a Marine. I am proud of it, and there will be, I will, as you see behind me, I have Marine stuff everywhere, and I'm not afraid to tell you I'm a Marine, and I'm damn proud of it. Today is the Marine Corps birthday, so if I have any Marines following here, any subscribers, yes, no, maybe, or if you have somebody, a family or friends that were Marines or are Marines, wish them happy birthday. 245th. So yes, happy birthday, Marines. Yeah, I'm always kind of lucky. Marines are very proud of the Marines' birthday. Okay, when it comes to the birthday, there's ceremonies, there's Marine Corps balls. They have a special cake ceremony they do at every ball and party, which the first slice, you get the two Marines first up. There's the youngest Marine at that ball and the oldest Marine. They get the first pieces of that cake, and that cake gets it's kind of cool. I'm sure it's a little different to each ball, but it's generally the same ceremony. So the cake gets cut with a ceremony. Can't talk. That's part of the head thing too. So you guys are gonna have to get used to that if you're gonna watch these videos. So I do apologize. It's been getting kind of bad lately. It's the weather changing. So, but anyway, the cake gets sliced with this ceremonial sword, Marine Corps sword. It's very cool. Very, very cool process. There might be some stuff on YouTube if you want to look into the Marine Corps ball. Yep. Take a look at that and see. They show a few things on there. It's pretty cool. They're very traditional. Marines are very traditional. As well, 2020's kind of screwed the Marine Corps up. They really changed things. Things really changed pretty bad. So, but I won't get into that. But anyway, back to the 141. Yes, the 141. I'm gonna go with a 30-inch, as Ironwood and I can talk in a little bit today about. So, like I said, I'm 5'8". If you're any taller, you can probably go with a 32. 34 maybe, just to it's a more comfortable feel. Of course, everyone's going to be a little different, and to come up with that that size, I can get into more detail when my mind's not all boggled a little bit, but. And then when you're going into chains are totally different. Now you go from, say, like my 141, it originally had the 404 pitch, or the 063 404 pitched chain on it. Okay, the big stuff. It's a little bit bigger. Actually, I have one sitting here. Actually, I have several sitting here. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger. Big, okay? Versus a 3/8. And I'll kind of hold that up a little bit. You kind of see the size difference, right? It's hard to do in a video. But you can see the size difference, okay? Here, this... Here, actually, that's not even a I apologize. That's not even that's not the 063. That's the 058. Okay, I do not have one sitting next to me, but this is the 3/8. Okay, that's what your main. A lot of people use because it's a smaller chain. You're putting less momentum, less. You use less power. Ah, sorry, I had to stop there for a second. Use you need more power for a bigger chain. It's heavier, it's thicker. Does that make sense? Okay, and then the pitch gets different too. If you're going with the, see, this is where things get hard for me because my mind don't think straight, especially now with the weather changing and all that. I do apologize. It's kind of, I was embarrassed for the longest time about it, but now it's me now. This is who I am, and so I can't change it. All I can do is try and get better. You should have seen my memory. My memory is really bad. I do suffer some short-term memory loss. Um, so if I forget stuff right off the bat, then yeah. I mean, I'll eventually catch on if I keep doing it. But yeah, it's aggravating for me, and it was embarrassing. Now it's not so much anymore because I've been dealing with it for so long, and it's just, yeah, one of those things. But anyway, I was talking about the types of chains, pitches. So you got your full comp or full house. I'm more used to full house term, but full comp. You got your semi chip, skip tooth. I'm thinking there's another one. Lose my track of thought. But anyway, so when you're doing a full comp, you have more teeth, right? So you need more power that way too. So, for instance, I have my 141. It's an 80cc. If I'm gonna run a 063 chain and I run a full house, that saw is gonna it will rip. It'll rip. It'll go, but it's not very healthy for that saw. Now it's gonna be slower. Does that make sense? So you get more teeth grabbing into the wood. Plus it's a heavier, thicker chain, which needs more power. Okay? So, which means the saw is going to work more. Now, I like to extend the life of my saws as much as I can. That's why I do muffler mods or porting it, for example. And there's other little things that I don't care to give out. I will give out information to certain people, but probably won't be putting it on here. This stuff I've learned a long time ago from my dad and from a bunch of other old timers in how to extend the life of your saws and or gain horsepower. It's just doing little tweaks here and there with your carb or your timing, advance, little stuff like that. Just little stuff. Now, every saw can't do that, though. Not every saw. These newer saws are a lot harder to do. There's still some that I'm still learning. Learning the tweaks and tricks of the trade type stuff. But anyway, back to the chains. I'm getting a little mind boggled. I'm all over the place. I apologize. I really apologize. It was bad tonight. Jeez. So anyway, now I could take, which I probably do on my no, I'm not doing that on the 141. So I'm gonna stick with the 063 bar and chain. Probably going skip tooth, maybe full house. I'm not sure. I'll probably I'll probably have all kinds of chains just to play around with, right? Okay. But then also I've got some other saws that are the bigger, maybe the 058s or 063s. I'll probably go down to the 3/8 chain. That will extend the life of your saw. It's a smaller chain, lighter. You don't have to go full house. Oh, here we go. So this one's a skip. Yeah, this is a skip 38, 3/8 chain. This is for an 18-inch. Looks like an 18-inch. But, this is odd because this guy gave me a saw I bought was a 20-inch. Oh, that's right. It was in the mix of this pile. See, yeah, I'll go there. Never mind. It's crazy. So anyway, I hope that makes a little more sense. I can elaborate more later on in another video if you all like. Just let me know in the comments. Once I get my head back straight and this weather stops changing so much. It's been really nice. It's been in the 70s here for a few days. Actually, probably more than, yeah. I think it started Thursday or Friday. I don't know. It's been really warm here. Freakishly warm. Obviously, I'm in a t-shirt. And I don't have a fire going. Yeah, and then it was snowing here not long ago. But that's Michigan weather. You can see all 4 seasons in one day, so don't surprise me. But it's been super, super, super windy here. Super windy. So I'm afraid I'm going to... On the plus side, I might be getting some phone calls, take some limbs or trees down. But, yeah. Now I'm losing track of thought again, aren't I? But yeah, anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Elaborate more on it later on if you like. But yeah, I just need to make up my mind what I want to do with it. But I think I'm gonna stick with the 141. I'm gonna do it for the base of the trees. You know, knocking over the trees that are in dirt, rocks, steel, that way I have a bigger chain. It takes abuse a little bit, and it'll cut through. It'll cut. It's a beast. And then the other 141, I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. But then I got a 250, a Mac, 3 Macs coming. So I got the Super Mac 1010 and the 1010 Auto. And I have the 250 Mac. I'm not familiar with the 250, so if you guys know anything about 250, I'll probably look it up, but yeah, I'm just kind of curious on the 250. And then I have an old home light. I think it was the XL, Super XL, I want to say, something like that. So yeah, 4 more saws coming. Woo. Hopefully they run, so I don't have to do all this again. But anyway, I'll let y'all go. Sorry chatting your ear off here. I hope you all have a wonderful day by the time you see this. So, a wonderful day. I'm going to finish up my night here and probably put my husky together, see about timing, and go from there. And y'all be kind. Pay for the meal behind you at the drive-thru. It's a good feeling. Nice feeling. And as Spread the love, please. Spread the love. I apologize, my mind is all over the place. Yep, it's just something that happens with the accident. It just, and the weather. I apologize. Alright, y'all, take care. Be kind. Spread the love. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Alright, have a good night. Day. Whatever it is by the time you see this.